the motion. Should people go to jail for something they posted online? We'll have the Prime Minister open up the floor. You're here. Careful.
I have to find it up here. Is this long enough? Yeah, okay, sure.
Yes, it is. Trust yourself more.
I have to do my speech rest. Is this long enough? You're the next speaker, Hano. Oh wait, we're recording. Oh, okay. I'll start my speech. 3, 2, 1. Hello, okay. Hello, I'm the government. I'm the PM in today's debate, and today we're debating under the motion of should people go to jail for something they posted online. Before stating our team's first 2 arguments, I would like to proceed with our setup. The stakeholder is content creators because they are the people who post things online and who might go to jail if they post something that's inappropriate. Judges because they judge how severe it is and how long they will go to jail. And then society as a whole because just everybody who posts and everybody who's affected. And okay. Status quo. Currently, if you post inappropriate content, like really inappropriate content, you could go to jail, but it's not that likely you go to jail. The definition of jail is a place you go when you break a law. In this case, if you post something very inappropriate. And the definition of posted online is when you share a picture or a video on an online platform. And our value is the victims. Our value is victims protection. So our team's first argument is false information. If people spread false info, there is like no punishment. Then they keep doing it again and again and again, and so other people actually start to believe it. And if they believe fake news, then people will spread it, and it spreads more. There's an example of President Trump. So he lies a lot. For example, that if you put the dishwasher thing in your blood, then you'll be better from coronavirus, and you can take off your mask. So now actually some people are starting to believe that, so it becomes more dangerous for people. So, and also they start to trust anything. Like they even trust like the most silliest things, like the example that I gave, like Trump putting the dishwasher thing in your blood so it makes the corona better. So this is bad because like if people spread it. Then for another example is a story tale called Chicken Little. It was about a chicken who believed something online, and then he shared it to lots of people, and at the end he got eaten. And he and his friend got eaten by a fox. So he believed that the sky is falling. So he believed some fake information that the fox put up, and he shared it to everybody. So everybody started to trust it. And then finally, there's the consequence of getting eaten by the fox. I know it's a kid's story, but even by this, we can learn that because there's false information, people will start spreading false information. So if there's a severe consequence, that it might stop them from spreading more false information. Moving on to our second argument, which is cyberbullying. So is cyberbullying because when you leave like a bad comment on a video, then cyberbullying, because if you leave like a bad comment on a video or something like that, then the people who made the video will be sad, probably because it's like mean. So to prevent this, because there's such a severe consequence as like going to jail, then they will probably be like stop doing inappropriate content or cyberbullying or something like that. So then the people who like posted the video or content creators can feel better, and like justice is served. And what have I told you in my speech today? I have said our team setup, and I have also told our team's first 2 arguments, which is false information and cyberbullying. For these reasons, I'm proud to propose.
Okay, thank you. Speakers spoke for 4 minutes and 28 seconds.
I'm proposing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Leader of opposition, you now have the floor.
How many minutes was it?
4 minutes, 28 seconds.
I don't want to do it. I see Julian. I have a few. I can't help you right now. I have to write my speech. Okay.
Good afternoon, I'll start my speech in 3, 2, 1. Good afternoon, Mr. Madam Speaker. I am the leader of opposition in today's debate. We are here to oppose a motion. This House believes that students and victims should go to jail for something they posted online. So first, the context for this debate is nowadays many people post a lot of things online. This is because they think it is the best way to do it secretly, and they also do it because of the revenge they want to do. However, if victims are directly affected by the crime before, that is another thing. So we believe that victims should not go to jail for something they have posted online. Mr. Madam Speaker, before presenting our team's case, I want to rebut the key points brought to us by the Prime Minister in today's debate. The first argument presented by the PM was that it can prevent us from spreading false information. However, even if there are very harsh punishments about false news or something they have posted online, it doesn't mean that they will not do it.
POI?
No, as they will anyway somehow. Also, there is not a lot of mechanism about why it is only for victims and how victims are more affected by this. And the second argument on cyberbullying is also have actually a little bit of this mechanism, because it does not explain about how to do it for the victims and how it is more good for the victims. So our team's value is freedom of speech in today's debate. Now, to give our team's criteria, we will prove that online is not only a way to express. Online is also a way to express our feelings and healing it, if it is bad or not, and everybody has different ways to express and to win in today's debate. The main stakeholders in today's debate is victims, criminals, and innocent people. There are two types of victims. One is affected by the other thing, not the online, and the victims who are affected by online. Our first argument is it is also type of feeling. Also means that if another person says, I don't like this video, then what is the point if you get punished? Everybody has different feelings. Why should we hide the feelings? There is no point of hide. There are people who express it more stronger and weaker. For example, if somebody points out that this is a fake news, and then the other people get and the other people get hurt by this, then it means that they need to go to jail. However, this is a very, very weak crime. So if we have this rule, then we say that we can express this feeling. Actually, we cannot express our feelings very, 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 very good, and there's actually a limit. The second argument is that going to jail is not strict. It's very, very strict. It is a type of. So expressing the bad things we think is also a type of free speech. Everybody has the right to express which is wrong or right, and they can also express the thing that they actually like or don't like, because everybody has different views of thinking of other things. So if we go to jail for doing this, then it is kind of discouraging personal speech. And then people might not use a lot of SNS because people are scared that they will go to jail. The impact for the argument is that what if some people use the SNS and then they got scolded and went to jail. Then they will be very angry, and then they will also be very awkward. So they will not use the internet, and then they will not be able to use a lot of internet feeling. So in conclusion, Mr. Madam Speaker, I have did my 2 arguments, and I have also did the rebuttals, and I have questions.
이제 you did it was out of nowhere. You were talking yeah, you were talking English like 억울해.
All right, Deputy Prime Minister.
Sorry, I said purple. Jimmy. Now it's time for me to read their arguments. Wow, their first argument. Wait, which argument are you writing here?
Oh, Jane, her first argument.
Yeah, then write their first argument.
But do you know my first argument?
Yeah, type of feelings.
Oh, thank you, Hannah.
Hey, you should reset.
You can just do it.
Should I start?
Yeah.
화이팅!
I will start in 3, 2, 1. Good afternoon, Mr. and Madam Speaker. I am the DPM in today's debate. And I am going to present our team's third argument, which is victim security, which I will explain later more. Mr. and Madam Speaker, before I building our team's case, I want to rebut the key points brought out to us by the previous speaker in the debate. The first argument presented by the LO was type of feelings. She said that why should we hide the feelings? However, this is wrong because what if it was a bad video and then it can hurt feelings of the own. It can hurt feelings of the owner of the picture or video. Then also it can be a bullying or a criminal, and therefore their argument on type of feelings does not stand. Our team's third argument is victim security. It's because it feels safe. Let's say one boy say a curse word to you, and you can't say anything to him because you're mad. No, thank you. Then the boy can't have any punishments and lessons. But victim security can help you to be safe and have that boy in a punishment. For example, victim security are any stores. If you maybe trying to get the kidnapped, you can go to any store and then be safe and feel safe. Victims are people who got hurt, and victims find victims security to get retribution. So victim security is very important. In conclusion, Mr. and Madam Speaker, what have I told you in my speech? I successfully rebutted the LO's first argument, which was type of feelings. And I have presented our team's third argument, which was victim security. For these reasons, I am proud to propose.
30 seconds.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
Take
so
the speaker spoke
dead.
for 2 minutes and 32 seconds.
I was not one.
Actually, I can just start that.
I have one class.
I have 2 questions.
Hannah, don't talk to me right now.
But you didn't rebut the second argument.
We're Jay, be quiet.
Timer.
I have to focus.
I'll start my speech in 3, 2, 1. Good afternoon, Mr. and Madam Speaker. I am the DLO in today's debate, and I'm going to present our team's third argument, which is instead of going to jail, there are many different ways. Mr. and Madam Speaker, before presenting our team's third argument, I would like to rip out a few keys brought to us by the previous speaker in this debate. So their third argument was hurting feelings. I'm going to counter rebut. They said they hurt feelings, and the victims will get very hurt, and then eventually they'll get hurt. But only they're actually in our team's third argument. Actually, there is this thing. Even though they actually do cyberbullying and they actually get hurt. we are working on those things in our community. Actually, school and our families and the community helps people to use internet responsibly. And now we will present our team's third argument. The third argument is instead of going to jail, there are many different ways to cover it. So when cyberbullying happens, is mostly students who do those, and students are actually, or like children doesn't know, and we are actually educating how to use the internet responsibly, and or actually deleting or the post and deleting the post or having a little consequence from their parents or teachers are actually fine, because they are actually students who they didn't learn. They don't have they don't have logics. They are young and they actually don't know some parts like adults have. And we don't have to be pretty serious about this problem, because it's actually children's, and only because of going to jail for saying something the others don't like and the victims don't like.
Why? If you don't accept this, we are going to write it on the rebuttals. So it doesn't matter.
To go to jail for someone or others don't like, and when the victim doesn't only the victim doesn't like. Mr. Manon Speaker, whatever I told you in my speech, I have successfully
Out of order.
I have successfully rebutted our team's third argument, which was instead of going to jail, there are many different ways to cover it. For these reasons, I am very proud to oppose. Oh my gosh.
Is there any evidence?
But you don't need to say it. Oh,
Just say it. If I say it to
30 seconds.
Speaker spoke for 3 minutes and 27 seconds.
Not the adults. It can be adults too.
Oh, shoot.
It doesn't matter
Okay.
because it's the
Can you be quiet?
Yep. 3 seconds.
Can you be quiet? Yeah, we did mechanism well too, but you rebutted.
No, like the impact.
We did mechanism well, and then you rebut.
It's
You
our
rebutted. Yeah, so it's our mine. So why are you saying that like that?
Okay, 31 seconds.
Shoot. I don't want to do this.
So is this your shot put?
Oh, thank you.
But why did you bring your shot put here?
Just
Okay.
무의식적인.
What?
무의식적.
What is that?
3, 2.
Okay.
I'll tell you later.
Unconscious.
Shush.
Huh?
Subconscious.
Okay, you can explain that later.
How many minutes was it?
3 minutes 27 seconds.
Okay. I will start my speech in 3, 2, 1. Good afternoon, Mr. Sashi Madam Speaker. I am the government whip in today's debate, and today I'm going to present the classes in today's debate. So before presenting my classes, I want to rebut the key points brought to us by the previous speaker in today's debate. The third argument presented by the jail was there's other ways other than jail or something similar to that. However, this is wrong because sure, it might be okay. So first of all, they never engage in any of our POIs. They never engage of any in our POIs. Okay, now moving on to the rebuttal. So it said other way, jail other ways. So sure, a kid might do it, but then they can have like maybe the kid can get like a really short jail time. It doesn't have to be like a lot extreme. So and also it might not only be a kid, it can be an adult too. They're just saying that it might be a kid the whole thing. But what if and if it's not if it's not jail or something more extreme, then other people will keep on doing it and doing it again. So it will not have any impact on how it will solve the problem. Okay, therefore the third argument on there are other ways than jail does not stand. Now to sum up the main points in our debate, the proposition our team under the value of protecting victims had three arguments, which is false information and cyberbullying and victim security. The opposition under the value of freedom of speech had three arguments: type of feeling, jail is too strict, other ways of jail, and also the second and third argument are basically the same. Now I'm going to talk about the two classes I have identified in this debate. The first class is victim's feeling versus type of feeling. False information versus cyberbullying versus type of feeling. So this class is about the victim feeling sad or the commenter expressing their feeling. So their victim feeling. So yeah, they will get hurt. They will get like emotionally hurt. They'll say, "Oh, this video was so bad." Sure, they might express their feeling, but even if it's bad, can't you just keep it to yourself? Why do you have to say it in front of all of the comment section, all of the people?
You know why?
No, thank you. And okay, so why do you have to say it in front of every single person? But why can't you just keep it to yourself? So the person who uploaded the video or like the picture or anything like that, they can feel sad. So they can feel sad inside, and the other person commenting is just like, "Oh, I want to express my feelings." Sure, you can express your feelings, but you don't have to like comment it, say it in front of everyone so they can feel humiliated. Yes.
But even though just it's our opinion and we don't have to go to jail only for like, I don't like your video.
Yeah, sure. You don't have to go for jail because I don't like your video. But you might have to have a punishment for being so like mean to the other person. They will feel like emotionally hurt. So that even if it's like even if it's jail, you can go to like a short amount of time, not that long. Our team's second class is false information versus there are other ways than jail. And so this class is about like having false information and other ways. So if there's other ways than jail, first of all, they didn't explain any other ways than jail. And second of all, if it's any other ways than jail, and if it's not more extreme than jail, then do you think they'll actually listen to you? For example, like if it's like such a small punishment for just like a few $1 fine, then they're not gonna listen to you. They're only gonna listen to you if it's actually something extreme. If it's something so light, such as a little fine of paying money, then they're not gonna listen to you. They're just gonna keep on doing what they're doing. There's not gonna be any impact. For these teachers have to propose.
Thank you. Speakers for performance for 20 seconds.
I hate Liv.
A few dollars.
Well, usually you said like, you know, it's like normal talking.
30 seconds.
But you know, the chair sound was so loud.
Yeah, no, in the middle of my debate, there's like, hey, you better not give me minus points for that. That's your fault.
Why would I give you minus points?
Because I stuttered, I stopped in the middle. You better not give me minus points for that.
I don't know, maybe.
I'm the other team, but
Actually, guys.
Really bad.
actually it was like.
Of course I'm not.
But it was like the more louder than Jason.
Yeah, it was so loud. Like, how is this?
Of course I won't change it. Of course I'm not gonna.
I think I did okay in your today.
I will start my speech in 3, 2, 1. Good afternoon, Mr. Madam Speaker. I am the opposition whip in today's debate, and I am going to present the clashes in today's debate. Before presenting my clashes, I will rebut the key points brought to us by the previous speaker in the debate. So, when answering the POI, she said it cannot be a jail, and there is also another way to go to jail. But this motion is specifically saying that it is about they need to go to jail, but it is the proposition team, and they're the proposition team. So, and then they also say that what if they have a weaker punishment, and if they don't learn it, then what's the point? However, if they don't learn in the weaker punishment, would they learn in a stronger punishment? So what if they don't learn in jail? What if they don't learn in jail and they don't want
POI.
oh, they don't want and then what if they're not going to learn in the weaker punishment? Do you think that they will learn in the stronger punishment? What if they don't learn in jail? Then what is the point of doing a stronger punishment? So now to sum up the main point in today's debate, the proposition under the value of victim protection had 3 arguments, which is false. It can prevent false information, cyberbullying, and victim security. The opposition under the value of freedom of speech has 3 arguments,
POI.
which was it is type of feeling and it is too strict and better ways. And then they also say how the 2 arguments are very similar, but the second argument is about why, and then the third argument is about how. So now I want to talk about the 2 clashes I have identified.
POI.
No, and
Please engage.
the first clash in the debate is that it can prevent false information versus it is too strict, and the second clash is the jury versus victim security. So the victim security, okay, they can have security. However, why is it always jail? And then why do they always need a strong punishment? And but the other team needs to think about why. What if the way that they did the
POI.
no, and then the other team also needs to think about the other case where the victims did different ways of doing comments in the internet. So the first clash we can basically win over because it is
POI.
strict, and the second clash is better way versus victim. The second clash is false information versus too strict. So if we prevent false information, and then okay, so of course we can prevent false
Out of
information.
order.
It is.
It's 3 minutes.
And then what the first clash and the second clash, it means that if it is just too strict, they can actually have revengeness of the jail more than wanting to prevent it. So therefore we can see over this clash as well. And in conclusion, Mr. Madam Speaker, whatever I told you in my speech, I talked about our team's 2 clashes and showed how in all of them the opposition's case is nearly superior to our opponents. For all of these reasons, I am very proud of us.
Okay, thank you. Speaker, go for 3 minutes and 51 seconds.
I did like 7 POI.
Jamie was like, POI, POI.
I was coming.
Yeah. Because how was doing that?
Yeah, I was focusing on the speech. Okay, this is how we do teamwork. I was focusing on the speech. I was like, counting. Jamie, then you said, POI?
No. POI?
POI?
No. POI? Please raise your PO. No.
But it doesn't matter. You guys, it doesn't matter.
No, but your 점수 will go down. No. Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, it will.
Why?
Because it's no engagement.
Yeah.
But last time you said it was no.
Well, now it is.
Now, I mean, you have to.
Yeah, he did like 7 POI.
Yeah, it's like, if it's like 2, 3 POIs, I'm like,
No, but
okay.
of course,
But if
if
it's
the
like
punishment, they will
7,
not listen.
8,
And
then
of
I'm like,
course, if it's-
yeah, just respond to 1. Right?
Hey, but Jane, if it's we punish,
No, because if we accept it and then if we can't answer it, then the score will go down.
They will both go down.
yeah. So either way, they will go down.
They'll go down
This
either
is
way.
why
So
I
try to take the
feel-
chance and
Stop
be
that
able to
video.
spend.
You stop
Oh, you're right.